Once upon a time, there was a little boy who claimed he had a best friend, but there was a problem. The kid's best friend was invisible to everyone except him. One day, the boy was playing in the park and he said to the other kids, "Hey, come play with me and my best friend." But when they looked around, they couldn't see anyone. "Where is your friend?" they asked, and the boy replied, "He's right here." He pointed to an empty space next to him and the kids could see nothing was there. "We can't see him," they said. "That's because you don't believe he's real," the boy said. "If you don't believe, then he won't be visible to you." The other kids laughed and said, "You're so silly. We're going to go home now." As they walked away, the boy shouted after them, "Wait, you're gonna regret this." Then he took a deep breath and continued playing by himself. This happened every day. The boy would invite the other kids to play with him and his invisible friend, but they never agreed. They all thought he was crazy. One day the boy came home from school and told his mom about what happened. She listened patiently, and when he finished, she said, "It sounds like you're feeling a little lonely." "I am lonely," he replied. "Well then, why don't you invite your friend over for dinner? I'm sure we can make some time for him." The boy thought this was a great idea. "You really think so?" he asked. "Of course," she said with a smile. "We'll just pretend he's here and act like we have a wonderful evening together." The boy went out to the backyard and shouted, "Hey best friend, come over to my house for dinner tonight. My mom wants to meet you." Then he came back inside and told his mom, "I think he's coming." She nodded and said, "Well, let's set the table then." When it was time for dinner, the boy sat at the table and his mom served him food. "Where's your friend?" she asked. "He's just in the other room playing with my toys," he said. "Well, I'm sure he's having fun, but it's time to eat now," she replied. As she reached for her son's hand, she felt a sudden jolt. She looked down and saw that he was holding a small, smooth stone in his hand. It was perfectly round and felt warm to the touch. She looked up at her son, tears streaming down her face. She finally understood that the friend who was invisible to all of them was real, and all along she had been denying his existence. In that moment, she felt a surge of love for her son and knew that he had never been alone. The boy looked at his mom and smiled. He knew that she finally believed in him and his best friend, and that made him the happiest kid in the world.